Nigeria, because we know how it go for here. My name is CheChe Smith, and of course I dey here with my co-host Wisdom.
CheChe.
Hi Wisdom, good
How you
afternoon.
doing? How about it today?
I dey all right. And of course, to Nigeria, you know, say it concern power solutions. And of course, for today, we get a very important personality in our midst. But of course, joining us via Skype to follow us relate on top of the show today. And Lagos, we get with us. Of course, Lagos State, everybody need to pay attention to this particular one because now the Honorable Commissioner for Energy and Mineral Resources, Lagos State, and we get the honor to get, of course, the Honorable Olalere Odusote with us today on top of the show. And hopefully, I hope so we did justice to that name. Welcome, sir, and good afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you. I do salute for all of Nawede Lagos.
Oh, shit.
So.
Oh, shit.
The
Oh,
pidgin
shit.
sweet me so.
Vacancy.
The pidgin sweet me. Honorable, you are carried.
All right, sir. Welcome on top of Wazobia FM to feed Chook Mouth. And the topic for today now, unpacking the Lagos State electricity policy. Mwah. I love this particular one. And who be the best person to get inside the building, if not the main man himself? Sir, we've been get that information. Say you don't do over like 25 years of experience working across the energy value chain in Nigeria, in the UK, in the USA. And of course, we go like make you tell us a little bit about your professional journey, and of course for people to also know how you move from you currently you be a commissioner now to fit do this job and also to fit find yourself inside this public sector.
All right. Thank you again. No, I thank you very well. Make her talk the story as it be. Now, on top Lagos matter we did, so maybe we talk up.
Yes.
Don't tell me Lagos State, don't they try, they improve power for Lagos. And I remember at that time where Asiwaju Tinubu be governor. Him been bring Aaron Badge from Lagos, make them improve power supply for Lagos. But the thing no work as they carry all the power, send them go national grid. A few years later, now Governor Fashola himself come look and say, okay, say as power no day for at least Lagos State offices, maybe we try and improve them. Now go sign IPP contracts for 5 of them. Say make them begin to supply power to Lagos State facilities. Make them take them come out from the grid. As I do that one now, since the thing work, then they look say street lights and call make we look come. How one make sure say Lagos they safe for night. Say make the street lights a work. Now in Lagos State government take over the street lights, begin power. We see them now. Now where I don't come on top of this matter, I don't look the street light matter. Say we will change everything. By September, all street lights will they Lagos. Where will they power? All of them will they on.
Wow.
We don't create new system where we say we'll take them, monitor them, say all of them will work. Now make I talk my own matter. How I take enter this story? I don't date this energy sector. I've been there drilling rig before they drill for oil. When I start this my journey, I come join General Electric, go begin to manage power stations maintenance all over the world. I manage almost 2,000 megawatts of power station. Then I have the capacity where they in Nigeria with that. The company will be my client for there. Then get over 6,000 megawatts capacity where they look at. Now anyway, the biggest customer with their portfolio for Europe that time. That capacity where that one company get for Europe, big part of the capacity where Nigeria they generate today. Myself, I've been one of the people where they talk, say Nigeria no good, Nigeria no good. How we want to do them better. Now the governor called me that time when they run, say, come on our way they shout, say Nigeria no good. If we talk, say, come look at, maybe look at together, see as we fit arrange them. You will come join us. I fit talk, say I no come join, no, say make I continue they talk, say Nigeria no good. Or make I come join, make we at least see whether we fit join hands together, try fix this matter. Now I say make I come do them. Now waiting make me find myself on top of this seat with this so. So now go support me. I go tell now waiting what they do. Or now go support me. No say I be one of them now. I never did this politics before. I just come here and say maybe come look whether power will feel better. Now it make me come join this party.
Of course, the support they there already. Now why Wazobia FM don't team up with the Olong team? Wisdom, over to you to ask them your question.
Yes, Honorable Commissioner. I mean, I like say you offer yourself for service. I mean, all of us will make Nigeria better, make Lagos better for all of us, you know. So now, but what I want to ask you, since you come in for this position, so one of your mandates for this ministry now to ensure say you deliver energy to our citizens and then we achieve energy security. Commissioner, I want to ask you now, so how you see the matter since you come, how you feel say you don't perform so far? Make you use your hand, tell us.
So again, make we look where we did, right? Maybe we come take and measure ourselves. Because if you talk say I don't do well, making I talk say I don't do well. Because on a sabi the thing, on a feel sabi something where I know sabi, and I feel sabi things where I know sabi. For Niger today, as we get up, now federal government they run everything with the inside power. The state government no get hand inside. For the state government to chook hand inside, now we they look, say make we change the laws. Today, the distribution companies where they supply power to customers where they Niger, now the federal government license them through the agency where they call NERC. NERC they try, then they do the work with them they do, but then they look at the whole of Nigeria.
Okay.
The rural electrification agency self where they now federal government own now. The small things where Lagos State they try to can put inside, right? Lagos State don't buy rich 500 transformers where they don't put inside Lagos. Lagos State don't light up street lights. Lagos State don't look say how we want to help help the discos make them do better. We don't sit down with them, talk with them, say how we want to take them do better. We don't collect certain areas. Mr. Governor don't buy 20,000 meters. Say make we took and put inside areas we know to get where people where they there know to get we know to carry. The people where no be people where they VI, no people where they like you.
Honorable sir, all of us be part of Lagos.
The truth be said, yes, all of us be part of Lagos. But if you look at right, 26% of energy when they come Niger, when they inside Niger, now they come Lagos. 77% of industry in Niger, now in Lagos. Why they don't give us 77%? The 77% no reach. Now of the ones where then they carry come Lagos, then they carry and go areas where they ensure say they go collect their money. People where fit buy meters. People where they that area where on a day, do where they anchor this program. Lekki, VI, because I see saying they
lower your mic, sir. Lower your mic.
As you look up balance now, when we look, say we look the other places, because the truth be saying now everybody they vote. Those people say they vote. The people where they like say they vote. So make we balance them. See as we feed join hand, try and improve power for that area. So now what we they do with that? Now we come look and say, Constitution, now be the thing where all of us they follow. The Constitution say that state government suppose they make laws for distribution. The federal government, they do their own, then they try, but as then they look the whole country, they feel no fit focus on us for Lagos. So we won't collect our own destiny, make we manage them ourselves. We can begin they do things, then go make the office where I sit down. If they do things where go affect Lagosians directly. Now the same way we do with that. And in addition to that, we don't already look and say what you want to do. We don't come up with, we don't working with USAID. We don't prepare the IRP document where we say, go tell us where we fit find the power where we need for Lagos. Now, once we don't find that power, for us to be able to raise the investment, the money where then will take build the power plants, the money where then they take spend on top of the distribution infrastructure where we get, the money where we will take fit join everything together. How we will take attract them? Nine, we say make we build the Lagos State electricity market, make the market they stand on your own, make the market they attract the funding where you need, make we fit the improve the infrastructure better. Because I feel sit down here and say, okay, my work now to improve electricity, but the federal government get the work, make I no fit do anything. But I say we must do the work. I don't did this industry, it don't reach 25 years. I sabi waiting the law say, I sabi the things where we need to do, make we take improve. If I don't fit do, I'm governor, so will look go vex for me. So I think what we do with that, because the man take him very seriously. That's why I know put politician for the position, and then go abuse me for the thing where I talk just now. But now I go find person where he says sabi the work, now he puts me there. If I don't come deliver, problem day with that.
All right, honorable sir, and of course to every single person where they listen to us across Nigeria, no forgetting our power solutions. We they here they talk, of course, Wazobia FM in partnership with the Olong team, and today we talk unpack and of course unpacking the Lagos State electricity policy, and we still get question for the honorable, and of course you see as they talk, they analyze. Now person will know what in one do truly.
They give us details.
Yes, and even though they shake some tables, but they okay. In May 2021, Honorable Sir, the plan for the blueprint for government and how they go feed do some certain things, especially for the universal access to electricity being start. We really want to know how una want take carry out this one, this policy. What thing we go expect and when the rollout supposed start?
Okay, so we don't start this thing, Tete. As you talk for April, we've been sending out consultation paper to everybody. Say, make them look at when waiting want to be this. Tell us which one I think, how na say go be. People don't respond. Lawyers respond. The distribution companies self-respond. Federal government agencies wait they inside this matter, then self-respond. Tell us, say, now waiting we think say good for Lagos be this so. Make we look at this way, make it look at that way. We dey finalize the policy now when we go publish them. By the end of the third quarter, before the end of by the end of the third quarter, say by the end of September, we're supposed to finish the policy, make we publish and make everybody see. Before the end of December, we expect, say, House of Assembly for Lagos will pass the law. After which we will begin work with everybody to create this market where we expect that by the end of December 2022, we will not create all of the agencies where we need, where we say we can manage this affair. Like I talk, say we don't create operation control center for all the investments where Lagos State get inside power for now. We will they monitor in real time. The street lights will now they see. So today, now person will go look and say, okay, this street light work. One time we say work. This street light no work. One time we say no work. Now they make me pay for the street lights where we did. But one thing we don't do with that OCC, they say we don't put transmitter on top every single street light. So nobody will tell me whether I work or not. This thing will report itself. So I will see and say, okay, now only 70% work, now only 30% work, and that's how we go pay. As the contractors with the manager, I'm say them no money, no complete. Then say we'll make sure say the street lights they work. When we say Lagos State could they enjoy them. Nobody say they go tell the person where I put there. They go tell Oga say the thing work. When the thing no work, Lagosians will come the
So real-time monitoring.
What we want to be say we go expand this control center into an independent systems operator. We go they Chook eye look inside waiting all the distribution companies they do. They make sure say power we enter inside Lagos. They reach people, and the ones we no enter, we no reach people. We sabi where they. We understand what we need to do for infrastructure. We will bring the power reach where it's supposed to reach. We expect say by the end of December next year, we won't design that system finish, and then the subsequent years, 2023, now we will begin implement the solution. Now to ensure say universal access, everybody get power. But before everybody figure power, we need to ensure say people will pay.
Okay.
So we go. The other thing we say make everybody come get the meter. What thing we want to do? What thing we don't do again? We say as in talk say meter cost. We don't go arrange. Say we come carry out competition for Lagos. Say make people come design smart meters made in Nigeria. We do hackathon. We invite different teams, make them come design meter, we then participate in competition to do that. Meters and the metering systems, do. The people come, when enough people put hand inside, though, we be say then somebody win this competition. Now, 2 weeks ago, that person, the team we win, we don't support them, help them join, put professionals to join them, say make them prepare prototype. They don't come present the prototype to us. The team work well. So now we find partners who will help us mass produce them for inside this Nigeria here. So the 6 million meter deficit we then talk say we get, we will fit at least a close up small. So
awesome.
Once we close that meter deficit, then people go they see the electricity where they consume, they go fit they pay for it. The distribution company say go happy to they give power to people where they pay. Now the thing will improve. Now small by small like that. And when we realize say the power they Lagos no can reach to supply the people we want time, we will then begin the demand to make people come build power stations more for inside this Lagos. So that's how we go. That's how we go tame this beast, so we go solve the problem.
Honorable, now be people where be say when on a day school they go give you go they ask for extra sheets. we go ask you one question. You go use and cover other things where we say we think for mind to ask you. Wisdom.
but anyways, as they talk, Honorable Commissioner, we understand say part of this policy, go create a 5.2 trillion electricity market. I know so you don't explain small they come for us, but I want make you break them down. So this market, when it don't come like this, how the common man or common Lagosian or ordinary Lagosian go feel benefit from them, how the market, all these small players for the market, waiting go reach them, so that I go break this thing down small, we could just understand them.
Okay, so as I don't talk for Lagos alone, immediate demand we for meters now 1 million. Person get to supply them, person get to install them. So anybody where they look for work, we want take a hand do. If we go learn as then they take install meters, because the people we go install the meters go plenty. Okay. Now somebody go supply them, now somebody go clear them if we get to import parts where they there. So work go cool for ground for people to do. Now people go maintain the system, the independent system operator we will talk. We'll be saying a remote system where they check everything, they make sure say they work. Work go there for people. If not, the thing where they ask for that too. But as to how the thing will affect the rest of us with the Lagos, as we they capture the energy where we they send go inside, where we say people they sure say they will pay for it, they will naturally increase go there in the demand. Today, Lagos State they collect on average 800 megawatts of power from the grid steadily. If the demand for Lagos State reach 6,000 megawatts, person will supply that power. We will create industry for that. The person will build that power plant will use gas, or whether na solar in go use. Now person will install the solar, then put them there. So enough work will day as we take improve them, because the intention now to make them easier and cheaper for business, make them they take operate for Lagos. If we solve the problem for Lagos, we don't solve the problem for the country with that, because it's easy. Everybody they look Lagos. So what Lagos they do, make we copy them. If we do them well, then we copy them. Now if we say Nigeria go better, all the people where they wrong go, no go wrong go again.
You know, I've been telling you before, say honorable,
It
some of the questions oh one ask them, you don't bridge them up already. You plan us come, but no worry, we'll give you your extra
there for you. We there for you.
Nigeria will sit there here with the Talk Power Solutions, and of course, we get the to ask more questions for the honorable to answer us, and our Commissioner for Energy and Mineral Resources, Lagos State, with they follow talk. You see, say you know plenty things to talk about, but make we talk about Lagos State now with the working system and everything. And of course, we still define about how to harmonize everything to make Lagos work. But we want to know whether Lagos State they work with some federal government agencies concerning this electricity policy. We go feed. I understand, say they already done the reach out, but you get the particular agencies where we say they're on ground, we're ready to work with Lagos State, and also to make sure, say some of the federal government policies them the favors Lagos State.
You still hear me, so?
Yeah, we've been get a little break. You know, you not hear me well, right?
I hear you. I hear everything we talk.
All right then. So
nobody for federal government will no follow talk from them Oga Pata to everybody where they do the work.
Okay.
The people where they next step. When we been write the consultation paper sent to them, they self-respond. The people where they BP, they self-respond. The people where they disclose, they self-respond. So now all of them will they follow talk. Rural Electrification Agency self, we write them, then self-respond. Then Sabi say, for this thing to work, all of us need to play a part, especially the Lagos State government. If we don't play a part, then we go still they talk up, say this thing no work, and all of us go still they join hands, they complain. So all of them Sabi say now waiting we want to do with this. Then Sabi say, if they allow us do the things we want to do, it will just improve the sector, because the truth is, the interest we didn't get now, say make the sector good. Nobody won't go anywhere. We say then go say where you they work. We go say na power sector they work. Or all of people will just hiss. Say they don't come again. Power no day now. So who you be? No come stand here. They follow me talk anything, Joe. So all of them Sabi say, if we all join hands, things go work. All of us go proud to talk. Say now power sector they from Como. Everybody will look and say the thing they work. Again one time when we say people will come talk say that they work for Nitel. We go chase them come out from house. Now if they talk say that they work for MTN, the thing they work. Everybody will happy to see them. So now we want to make the power sector become the next area where we say everybody will look, say, and there we won't go.
All right.
Nice one. So, honorable, make I just move to this next question like this now. Only about 31% households in Lagos, they connected to the national grid. Make what people understand a NEPA light so that they go no. And now, with the way it be now, people they use too much generator. You know, and I mean it's a problem. So as we they go in this energy transition matter, we there everywhere now. I want to ask you for this policy. So as they come, what are the plans for renewable energy? You know, how and I want to transition people to renewable energy, and which role will renewable energy go play for this policy? So that players when they listen to you now in the sector go try to prepare themselves. So what is the plan for renewable energy in this policy?
So that question we ask it get us a Jermaine. That question it makes sense. Okay? Today, if we say now only 31% they connected to the grid. Let me say we get 69%, we don't get any electricity. We don't get
they off the grid.
Or we say people use them own diesel generators or petrol generators. Now make I also tell you something else where concern us and why renewable make me happy say you mention them. Lagos State, they on top 0.4% of Nigeria's landmass. Yet, Lagos State contains 12% of all the people where they live inside Nigeria. Let me say this city they crowded, or this state they crowded. As you they breathe in fumes, if you fall sick, na hospital you will go. If you end up go hospital, more than likely, a state government will pay your hospital bills. We don't like them. We want to spend money on top road, on top school, on top other things. Now, healthcare, the money we healthcare they take from the Lagos state government forces is too much. And a lot, the one we plenty pass for that healthcare cases, now respiratory illnesses. Now, all of this pollution, they cause them. And when they talk, say, make we try remove them. The problem where we try solve now energy problem. So beyond electricity, a big part of that now still transportation. So now we they do say we they try incentivize people and a part of the policy. Say make them know they use diesel. They burn, they run their buses, make them know they use diesel, they run their generator. As power no day, people still got to generate their own power. So we don't arrange, we don't collaborate with people where we say that they supply gas, both LPG and natural gas. And part of the arrangement where we will get again with the federal government, say that's that natural gas expansion program we then get to make them look Lagos, take and do one of the pilot cases with them. Now we already pass. Now we get the market where big pass. So now the things where they do be that. Now for renewables, now say they're very important. The world they move go renewable because renewable simply means sustainable. Oil go finish is not sustainable. So if we still they burn diesel, when the diesel finish, what we go do? We don't go ready. So maybe they prepare ourselves
we'll go on the
for
renewable.
Like make we swap. Make we know say waiting we one day do be that. Make we even they prepare the market. So we say people when they sell diesel today, make them know say this diesel they go, so we don't go grey them again. Except if you want to one remote area, we don't near our side. If you go do them there, but for this outside, make we they look for ways where we say we will transition and come out. So they work with people where they supply diesel, so make them transit to gas. And we haven't come up with a timeline yet. We never reached the time where we'll talk saying at the timeline where we'll do this, but it's coming. Before the end of next year, we'll announce some say by this time we'll know they do this with the year for Lagos. At least not for high capacity vehicles and not for generators. We pass 100 kVA, which are the ones will be the problem we will get here.
All right, and of course we get roughly 4 more minutes before we go for wrap up on power solutions. But then I know, Honorable Sir, you don't talk about the timeline, the plan won't I get. But then make we also reason for stakeholders. I know say get so many people go like be part of waiting to happen. Of course, to solve problem for Lagos State. But on a don't plan out. Okay, waiting go be the timeline for them to engage and be part of this particular one, or when for them to even reach out to be part of these big plans.
So I don't talk and we don't publish them. I don't mention them before say space day for people where we say they get entrepreneur mind. I don't talk say we they move, say make everybody they look, say we they move come out from diesel. I don't talk say person go day we go supply meter. I don't talk say person go day we go install meter. No be small work with that, where we say then they install meter. If you want to install 1 million meters, if you say you want, we need plenty of people. We would need people with plenty. We go get that skill we do them, and we don't they train people. So Lagos State Energy Academy Day, we say if you want to learn work, you go there, go apply there. Lagos State Vocational Education Board Day, they reach 30 schools. We say go field learn work, electrician work, plumber work, any work we do we go join. But we go join this our electrical improvement plan. People say day we go learn work, they go take convert car with the burn diesel, we say go the burn gas. So all those things plenty, and a person go even build the workshop where they go do the work self. So then plenty, the work plenty we say we go do. So anybody we want to join, make them just come our website, they look at developments. Once they see and make them immediately begin to apply, they see how we fit do this work together. Make them read the policy as we they publish and make themselves see say that the work we want they do with this.
Thank you so much, Honorable Commissioner, sir. Say you also get the time and your busy schedule to come to answer us, and also to make Nigeria and Lagos State know waiting by the plan. And of course, you were listening to us today unpacking the Lagos State electricity policy. But I still get my co-host Wisdom. We get roughly 2 more minutes to wrap up.
Yes. So I mean that the reason why we do power solutions, some of these conversations, now the importance of this show. I want to thank the Honorable Commissioner. We find time today to come follow us here on this matter. At least most people don't know more about the whole thing when they happen, for Lagos. So I will look forward to this policy to come into place.
I also know that I gonna learn how to go fix this thing now, meter. Now, and everything.
Make you know how to fix panel too, solar
And I
panel.
tell you.
Because when the whole policy come, now say it go be. Honorable Commissioner, thank you so much for spending your time with us. We thank you. We thank you.
I thank God myself and I do well.
And we go like to ask, what will be your advice to the Lagosians, people where they listen to you now, because a whole lot of people that listen to you. What will be your word to them this afternoon, sir?
Yeah, make I tell you, say the thing where they pay people pass, make them chop something, no pay. So I beg you, as you they use electricity, they take mine look say you get to pay for them, because if you not pay for them, the thing will just go away and it no go benefit anybody with the Lagos. So and then do your best, be a Nigerian, make you don't get your PVC come to make we feed the continue to do this thing.
Honorable.
Well done, sir. And of course, Nigeria, there you have it, your Chukma station. And so they bring them for you every Monday, 12:30 on top of the hour. And you also know, saying our Zobia FM in collaboration with the All On team, they bring you power solutions. And definitely, I tell you, Lagos, say yourself, you go feel the impact of this particular matter. Thank you so much, Honorable Commissioner, sir. Say you take out time to come on top Wazobia FM to Chook Mouth. We doff our hearts. Thank you.
Right, thank you.
And this your pigeon, thank God though. May no come here, come
surprised. I want to come see so.
We're not gonna employ again. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
All right.
Have a wonderful afternoon. All right. And so you go pick out the recap of this segment on top All On team handles.
Yes. Follow All On everywhere, social media at All On Energy, Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn or find us everywhere at All On Energy.
And yes, of course, Wazobia FM also there for you till next week Monday. We love you, Lagos, and of course we take this power solution very important. Yes, we take them very serious all over Nigeria. The change don't already come. Wisdom, thank you so much. See you next week.
See you next week.
All right, Lagos, continue to the Chook Mouth today here for you on top of the hour. Now Women's Corner, the name now still CheChe Smith. No touch your dial at all.